Hey guys, so I'm going to try to do as many days as I possibly can today because I actually have time. And I mean, it's like 5 o'clock at night, but it's close enough. I have quite a few days still to get through, quite a few days. And hopefully I can get caught up to where we're supposed to be. And then be doing it every day so that we can finally be where we're supposed to be. So, today is day 36, and it's meeting the god, the Inseminator. Just as the goddess reveals her wisdom and power, excuse me, I've got to pick up the book. Wisdom and power through 3 distinct aspects, so does the male counterpart of divinity. The first of the god's aspects, the Inseminator, is his most youthful. In this aspect, the god represents youthful exuberance, pure, undirected energy, and a sense of play. The Inseminator is the bold youth, full of foolish bravery and carefree charm. He is the archetype of youthful, active, outwardly directed power. He is boisterous, sexually motivated, and extroverted as he faces the world. Let's face it, the Inseminator is the party boy or party girl in each of us. The Inseminator in all of us wants to get down and have a little fun. Okay, maybe a lot of fun. This archetype represents the wildness of fire and spontaneity in all of us, no matter our physical gender. He does not know what lies ahead of him in life, therefore he has no obstacles. The Inseminator knows no limits. All things are possible to him. He is the energy of one who won't learn from other people. He must learn from doing and experiencing for himself. Like the mating, his energy represents simplicity and purity of heart. The god in this aspect represents your enthusiasm, your physical strength, energy, and optimism. He is the part in each of us that is motivated by sexual and energetic drives. He is there when we accomplish what others say is impossible and when we feel the urge to clown around. The Inseminator also has a dark side. The dark side emerges when we consciously or not cling to our own internal Inseminator energies rather than allow a free, natural flow of energetic expression in our lives. In his dark aspects, he can represent our wild destructiveness and lack of impulse control. Excuse me. A lack of constructive direction, indolence, and our potential for flagrant self-indulgence. In his dark aspect, the Inseminator can represent our potential to be driven blindly by physical urges and impulses. Some Inseminator gods in mythology include Pan, Eros, Dionysus, Cupid, Anki, Guion, Loki, Hermes, Janikot, Yaxius, Adonis, Mabon, Lu, Prometheus, Dianus, Raven, Faunus, Shiva, and Taliesin. Again, if I've said any of these names wrong, I'm so sorry. I do not intend to butcher words. It just happens. Also, if I touch my nose like I'm doing now, I have to blow my nose, and I don't want to wait for you to blow my nose and distract from you guys. Okay, so the table of correspondence is for the Inseminator, and like I said, I do this, and I strongly urge you to write it down. I find if I tactile write it down, or I see something, I learn it better than when I'm just hearing it, or, seeing it in a book. I have to write it down in order to remember it. So commit to memory the magical correspondences that evoke the inseminator's energies. Like I said, write this down. I cannot stress it enough. I have a book with all of these. When I do my days, I write them down because I am terrible for remembering things. I need to write everything down. I mean, if you've seen my agenda, or I have like 5 little books on the go for different reasons. Doctor's appointments, what I need to remember for those doctor's appointments, going shopping. I've got a constant shopping little book. Pieces of paper don't do it for me. I tend to lose those like you wouldn't believe. So, little books like this one, which actually I write stuff down in when I have ideas for this channel, so that it's all in one spot, so you don't lose it. So the terrible correspondences for the inseminator are: your solar phase is the waxing year, your seasonal phase is spring, your color is gold or yellow, your pagan celebration is Beltane, which is May 1st, which is coming up, your direction is east, the time is morning, your incense is cinnamon or pine, your essential oils are carnation or cinnamon, your magical number is 3, your vocalization is ah, such as cot or tot. Herbs are woodruff and hops. Your planet is Mars or the sun. The body parts are muscles. And his chakra is the 3rd or the solar plexus between the navel and the stomach. The exercise for today is knowing the inseminator god. And you'll hear me say this, do your own path work, because I will not tell you what I have said, because it is all up to you. This is your path. This is how you are walking it. I do not want to bias you in any way, shape, or form. So, think about your own inseminator traits. On a single piece of paper, draw a line down the center. On one side, draw down your personality traits, no matter if you're physically male or female, that reflect positive inseminator qualities. On the other side of the page, write down any shadowy inseminator qualities and you might recognize in yourself. If you do not note any of the inseminator's qualities in your life, you need to get out and enjoy things a bit more. You will find it spiritually beneficial to spend time cultivating this archetypal energy in the days that follow. You will learn methods for invoking this energy. Use these methods to invoke the inseminator in you whenever you need a boost of energy or if you simply need to lighten up. So, I know I'm long-winded. As we get into this, as we start learning, I promise it does, considering the fact that I started this and got to like day 75. It gets more tactile, more hands-on, and more fun for you guys. Also, I have a few videos, such as a hacks video that I am going to do, just a little Wicca hacks video. I also have 2 different videos on dollar store stuff. The first one is a Dollar Tree one, and then if you live in Canada, we have this thing called the Dollarama, and I will do also a video from that as well. I will probably be, repeating myself for some of it, but for other things, not necessarily. Some things you can get at one and you can't get another. Case in point, know your prices though, because like I've said before, you can get jars or just reuse old jars, but if you get jars and you don't have a lot of space and you only want those 3 jars, that's fine. But if you have a lot of space and you need jars, I would suggest you get them from Walmart or something, or some sort of place that sells the pack of 12 for like $8, because getting 3 for $3, you're spending way more. Like I said, you don't have to get those things, but you don't have to have, anything to practice this craft. But if you do want or need something to store them in, I will have videos for that. Next is day 37. I will be right back with that. I'm actually going to blow my nose and grab my drink so that I'm not coughing and things, and taking your sweet time. So anyway, that was day 36, and meeting the god, the Inseminator, and I will see you in the next day.